Good morning, I'm Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time today talking to you about you and your business. I'm going to jump straight into it with Kent Batman, and he's a regular contributor here on The Price of Business, and is really involved with a great company that allows businesses to focus on their core, issue, which is their business. Allows them to focus on their growth rather than focus on HR, which can be a nightmare for companies. And so, Kent, quickly tell us about your company and then introduce us to your guest today.
R&P Employer Solutions is a fully licensed PEO, and what we do is hire employees from mid-sized companies and allow them to have large corporation benefits. Today, I'm proud to have as guest Chaille, who is the chairman of the board of the Houston Association of Realtors. She has an extensive experience in real estate with her company, Heritage Texas. And Chaille, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the Houston market?
Well, the Houston market is very strong. We continue to, the numbers for November just came out yesterday, and we continue to see strong growth and record year-over-year numbers for November 2014 versus 2013.
Yeah, absolutely. And it kind of tells a little bit about the overall role of the Houston Association of Realtors, which you've been the president of, and very busy with that. I saw you on the news this week, and here you are on my program.
Yeah, the Houston Association of Realtors is the second largest association in the country, but we have about 30,000 members in the Houston market, and we certainly service our members as well as the consumer. Houston Association of Realtors has a strong consumer advocacy as well. We survey consumers on a quarterly basis to see what their needs and wants are so that we can better serve our members.
Great. Go ahead, Kent.
Got to ask, what's number one?
What's number one?
Yeah, what market is
what
number
market
one?
is the largest?
The market, the greater Houston area is experiencing growth all over. Obviously, the energy corridor is extremely strong. The Woodlands market is strong as well with the Exxon facility going in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't preface that very well. You said that Houston is the number 2 real estate market in the country, so
just based on numbers, we're certainly the number 1 real estate market in the country.
Right, but based on numbers, who is number
membership?
one?
Based on membership,
right.
we're the second largest.
Who is number 1? Do you know?
It's our
Probably
Florida
LA.
market.
LA.
No, the other markets that are larger are markets that cover multiple areas.
They're cheating. They're cheating. Okay.
They're cheating. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how much? What is the home sale growth over last year?
Home sale growth over last year, we saw about a 10% growth year over year for average price, and about a 6.7% increase for median price. Single family home sales average was 271,000 plus, and median was 194,800 for November.
Good. Very good.
By the way, what is the website? Isn't it har.org for
har.com?
.com. Got it.
And we actually went statewide this year.
And what does that mean?
HAR, many smaller communities around the state were looking to have the benefits of HAR, and HAR is the only consumer website that beats out Zillow across the country. We're the only one. We're their number 2, and we're number 1. And so we felt it was important to service some of our other members across the state, and they wanted access to the tools that we provide our members. And so har.com is statewide now.
I do want to mention that Kent's company can be found at setxpayroll.com. That's as in Southeast Texas Payroll.com. Go ahead, Kent.
Well, you mentioned job projections. And you told me something about that. Can you tell me how many jobs did we pick up last year?
We've picked up in the last 12 months approximately 123,000 jobs. So that's an incredible job market in the greater Houston area. Forecast from Ted Jones, who's chief economist for Stewart Title and a former HAR chairman, is about 65,000 for 2015. So still positive job growth, still great job growth.
Almost 200,000 jobs. Kevin, that's as many as all the jobs in my home state of Mississippi.
That is actually Texas created over 80% of all jobs throughout the country between 2009 and 2013. We produced over 80%. If it weren't for Texas, we would have never gotten out of a recession.
Right. Well,
literally.
That's why everybody's moving here, buying houses. The prices are going up, and they need people like yourself to help with that process.
Absolutely. Consulting with a realtor to find out what market is best for you and what's the best price and value in an area is certainly the most critical.
Yeah, no question about it. Now, of course, one of the things that, I'm sure people are excited about this time of the year when they're trying to buy more presents is the fact that gas prices are lower. But the downside for a city like Houston is the fact that that's going to have a direct impact on that hiring ability. What are realtors thinking about that?
Well, I think the price of oil certainly is going to have an impact. However, Houston is much more diversified than it was in the 80s when we saw the bust of the 80s. I mean, we have a greater robust economic development throughout our greater Houston area now that we didn't have in the 80s. So while that's reflected in the projection of 65,000 jobs, is that there will be not as many jobs created, but still positive job growth, and we're expecting positive increases in sales prices as well next year.
Yeah, they're expecting, I think, a 6% over next year. Well, how many cities are having a 6% increase in 1 year?
Last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Kent?
Well, the price of oil affects one segment of the market here in Texas, but of course the refineries and all the expansion, that is helped by a lower price in oil. So, I mean, these things could balance out. I'm sure that's in your marketing proposals also, right?
Right. And when we continue to expect good, strong growth. Right now we're looking at 2.7 months of inventory on the market. And, even if it goes up to the, 5 to 6 months of inventory, which is one of the predictions, that's still a very healthy market. That's a good, strong buyer-seller's market. Right now we're in, a strong seller's market, but interest rates are so low, it's a great buyer's market as well.
Very good.
Yeah, I think so. And I really appreciate you spending time telling us about it. And I do want to mention again that you can learn more about Kent and his company at setxpayroll.com. And you can learn more about the great work of the Houston Association at har.com. And I guess you're going to go back here soon, back to your position with the folks at Heritage. Is that correct?
Yes, and yeah. I've held my position at Heritage, but it'll be nice to be back full force at Heritage, Texas.
Yeah, I bet it will. Go back to make money.
That's right. Absolutely.
Thanks so much for being with us. I enjoyed it. Final thoughts, Kent?
Well, just contact Chaille Ralph at Heritage Texas Properties, where there is 5 locations.
We actually have 10 locations in the greater Houston area. We have 4 Country Properties offices and 2 offices in the New Braunfels and Seguin market as well.
Very good. Thank you.
Very good. Thanks to both of you. Great job. All right, when we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdatareview.com, which, by the way, is undergoing a massive facelift that will be revealed next week. Much more for you right after this on The Price of Business.